Well, here we are at Provoking Lake Trailhead. SD card. I grabbed an SD card, but not the micro SD card for my GoPro, so I'm going to use my phone the whole time, which means not a whole lot because the stability when I'm walking is kind of like that. Doesn't work. Here we go. Walking down the trail. I can't see my screen for some reason. It's just really dark. My pack feels weird. It's been a while. What are you trying to do? Parkour. Parkour. She was trying to get up that rock right there. Okay. Oh. Bugs are bad. Bad. I sprayed Cindy Lou with her bug junk when we were in the parking lot, and I didn't do myself. And then like 5 minutes in, I had to stop and spray my hat and my buff. And then Cindy Lou took a poop, so I had to bury the poop. Oh gosh. Oh. Is that one tree or two trees? This hill is steep. Come on, go. Go, go, go. Oh, she's pulling me up. Uh-oh, uh-oh, stuck. Yes, this is the hill from hell. And that's not even half of it yet. I know. We got to about that part last time and then looked up and went, oh shit. Because it looks like that. We made it to camp. We made it. See that right on the water. And a burnt tree. We don't know why. So Cindy Lou sitting there on her place. We got my tent set up. Lisa and I are sharing. Katana's over there trying to sort out her tent. The whole site is like wobbly and, well, the site's not wobbly. Well, it is a little bit. Look at that. It's just, none of it is, there's not a flat spot anywhere. There's rocks, roots, of course. But the tent is a little bit sloped. We're gonna keep rolling over on each other probably. But we're expecting rain tonight from 2 a.m. until 6 a.m. tomorrow. And then it's supposed to stop, which will be perfect. But then, what is it, tomorrow through Thursday, there's an extreme heat warning. I don't know about here in the park, but my sister texted me and said down in the city there's an extreme heat warning for the rest of the week. So hopefully not quite as bad up here, but it probably will be because it's really sticky today and buggy. So we are going to have our dinner, and we have probably 4 more hours of daylight almost. It's not quite 5:30. We got here at 5 o'clock, almost right on the nose. We left the parking lot at about 2:15, so pretty good timing. And we're just a couple, 4 or 5 days before the summer solstice, so the days are long. with lots of daylight. So we got lots of time still. Catch you later. Look at that. She lies on the dirt. She has a perfectly comfy cushion over there. Well, rice, beef jerky, and Savoy beef soup mix is today's dinner. These are my kitchen utensils from home. They're getting kind of yucky and I'm moving. So just to lighten my load, I brought them to burn. It's bamboo, it should burn. Yep, it's burning. That was the worst night of sleep in a tent I've ever had. This morning I have my breakfast in the Canuck buck food bag. So it's just my usual, that mix that I showed you I made. Oatmeal and almond flour and coconut flakes. And I got some freeze-dried strawberries. My review of the Canuck buck food bag, 650 milliliter, 22 ounce bag. I don't really like it. The food tasted fine, like there was no, plasticky taste or anything. But the opening is just not big enough to get the spoon in and then get the food out without making a mess of everything. And I suspect, I'll let you know in a few minutes, I suspect that it's going to be difficult to clean. So, yeah, it does have the markings there, so you know how much water you're putting in, which is good, but yeah, it's just too difficult getting the food in and out, or yeah, even in, because to pour the food in, it was tricky. So yeah. Well, cleaning wasn't too hard. There's still some stuff. Mosquito. There's still some stuff there, but yeah. And then Cindy Lou and I are going for a walk. I don't like using my phone. Mosquitoes. We didn't sleep hardly at all last night because the tent is on a slant, like horrible slant. And I just, like, there was just no way to get comfortable. Plus, I don't know why, like, it's supposed to be super hot all this week while we're out here, and the few days that we're out here. Cindy, they'll stop. Fix. Good girl. But last night, I think the temperature went down a little bit lower than expected, and because it was supposed to be so warm, I brought the Gear Doctor's pad because it's nice and light, and it's, for summer. They say it's for winter time, but no, it is not. So I apologize for the bouncing. The stabilization on this phone is not very good. So I was not very comfortable. I stuffed my because like I was rolling down, literally rolling down the hill into Lisa, or just holding on for my dear life. So stop, Cindy Lou. So I put my shoes and my waist bag underneath the mat so that it would hold, kind of level me out a little bit, which didn't really. It did a little bit, but not terribly. And then Cindy Lou got cold, so she came and crawled up under my quilt, which was nice because then we were both warm. But then she slid off, and she was like between my mattress and Lisa's mattress. But she wasn't shivering anymore. Yeah. So it was not a comfortable night at all. Would not recommend Site 11 on the Highland Trail. No, not at all. Site number 10, however, is quite posh. Look at this. Beautiful view. Little bit easier access to the water. So I'm going to try this out just for kicks and giggles. Hopefully Cindy Lou won't just drag me down the hill. Cindy Lou, settle. It rained quite a bit last night. Oh, there's a snake skin here. Oh, that she's quite interested in. Yeah, it rained quite a bit. We stayed dry in the tent. There was some rain that ran down the hill and kind of like into the vestibule and under the tent, but we're dry. There's okay, so here number 9, which is right next to number 10. They basically, you have to get into each of them the same way, and they share an outhouse, which is one downside of site number 10. But can someone explain to me why number 10 is so posh and number 9 not so much? I mean, it seems like the benches are, you know, quite low to the ground. There is only one spot on number 9 for a tent, really. There's lots for 10. But yeah, like, did the Friends of Algonquin adopt a campsite, and then like site number 10's friend is rich in site number 9 and 11 or not? Why such a difference in what one site from the next looks like? I don't understand at all. No. There's the outhouse for sites 10 and 9. Let me give you a tour of Provoking Lake, site number 11. So this is what you see when you come in to site 11. Can't really tell on the video, of course, but here's this bit of a hill coming in, and then this precipitous slide down the smooth rock, which is now wet from the rain. And here is Miss Cindy Lou chewing on a stick that has been burned. We don't like that. So here's the gear explosion because we're just packing up to go. I have been passing through these 2 trees since yesterday because this hill it's quite treacherous to come down. Even when it was dry yesterday, it's just too, you know? And then, this is where my tent was with me and Lisa on a slant like that. Very not comfortable. Katana is up there in her Eureka. And then, excuse the bouncing, we have this very nice walk to the water access, which is again quite precipitous and difficult to do. It's okay right here, and you know, tree, thank you, out of the way, go. And then look at that. I'm not going to do it with the camera in my hand because you need to balance, but that again, that rock right there, covered in pine needles, quite slippy. You just slide right off of it. I almost did. And then you get down there and all the rocks are like that to get into the water. Yeah, so it's been quite tricky yesterday and today so far. We're just packing up, getting ready to go. Let's see if I can get up here. We had to make a decision. Sorry, trying to hold the battery pack and my phone at the same time. Had to make a decision about what to do because the heat warnings for today and tomorrow are quite serious. So for today, the actual temperature is supposed to be 34 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is Fahrenheit, but I'll put it up here somewhere for those of you who speak Fahrenheit. And then with the humidex even higher. So the humidex just means like really high humidity. I think the humidity today is supposed to be 88% or something, which is, it's quite high. And then the overnight temperatures are not going down. They're supposed to be like between 20 and 24, again with continued humidity. So the comfort level is not there. So we decided, our original plan today was to go to site number 4, which Katana and I went to site number 4 a couple of years ago. So if you saw that video, you'll know what the site looked like. It was quite nice from what I remember, but it's quite a hike with some, you know, ups and stuff. My main concern is Cindy Lou. We don't have electrolytes for Cindy Lou, so I didn't want her to get overworked and possibly get heat illness. So we called the park office and changed our reservation to the next 2 nights at site number 6, which is only, I think it's only about a kilometer or a kilometer and a half from here. And we had site 6 booked for tomorrow night. So tonight we were supposed to be at site 4, and then we were going to site 6 after that, and then going home. So we're going to site 6 today for 2 nights. So hopefully it's shady and has a nice breeze off the lake, because we still wanted our, you know, forest bathing time. So we didn't, our other option was to go to Lisa's family's place, which is just about an hour from the park. So yeah, so we decided to stay in Algonquin. We were able to change our reservation. So we're just going to do 2 nights now at site number 6. So we're just packing up, and I'll catch you on the trail. Check out this tree. Must have got struck by lightning because it's all curled up and burnt from the inside. And I can still smell it, so it was recently. So we've been walking for what? 10 minutes? Yeah. 10 minutes, maybe. And we've come toward our next site already. And we're all sweating. That's how hot it is. Cindy Lou lost something apparently. Oh, okay.
Some smells good.
Okay, here we go. Oh. We have arrived. So look at this water access. Beautiful view. Scorching hot sun. Not quite as posh as number 10, but it's still nice. Well, it's got like that log there. It would be nice as a table. Not that we're gonna have a fire because it's too hot. Oh, but it's got some cedar boughs there. I can just put the dog's thing there. Somebody left some stuff over there by the tree. Don't know what it is. We'll have to go investigate. Cindy Lou is tangled. We just have to find flat spots to put the tents. Hello, friend. That tickles. Oh, I don't know what that bug spray is going to do to you. There you go. Oof. I forgot my stargazer kit at home, but Katana had extra guy lines for her tent, so we rigged up a rain flyless Durston X Mid 2P, and Cindy Lou and I are sitting in here to get away from the flies. They're relentless. Yeah, they're just nasty. It's really stinking hot. The breeze doesn't totally get in to the tent, but it's better than the bugs. And I didn't sleep much last night. She didn't sleep much last night, so we're gonna try to have a snooze. See, it's still trying to get me. That's in the shade. Every time I turn the camera on, a mosquito gets my face. Tonight's dinner looks yummy, doesn't it? Look that. There we go. Rice ramen with Wild Zora lemon chicken soup mix, a tuna packet, and a package of green olives. Does anybody know what kind of eggs those are that the dragonfly is about to eat? Lisa, do you have an 8?
Yeah.
Look at all the bugs swarming us. And the moon. Well, the moon is not swarming us. She's being quite nice, actually. spider in the tent. $35.7, 8. 96.6. It's not even 11 a.m. and it's almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius. Oh my gosh! I just fell out of the tree on Lisa and Cindy Lou. We're just sitting here sweating. 0% chance of rain. It's raining. We still had the tent set up in stargazer mode, so the rainfall is just kind of over. Nope, no barking. No bark. Nope. Yay, you made it to the top. Probably not much stargazing happening tonight because it's all cloudy. But no chance of rain, so I'm using my rain fly as a pillow. And then she gets right beside you. Look right there. Look. Brazen little. Just tried to jump in Katana's food bag. Where'd he go? This is the privy for site number 6. You have to walk quite a way to get to here. And mind the gap. Okay, we are off. Heading home. What is it, 9 something? I don't know what time. We tried to get out earlier, but didn't work. Oh, shit. Okay, I can't do this and walk. Come on, let's go. Oh, yeah. Wow, look at them all. Okay, this bridge could really do with some repairs. Look at this. This board here is nice and solid, sort of. It's kind of split there. But with this hole, it's very wobbly. And then this part, with all three boards, it's nice and solid, wide enough to walk on. And then we move to this part where, I don't know, jeez. Jeez, people. It's just people. My goodness. Yeah. That one too is really not fun. And now it's sloppy because it rained. That's gonna be soft and squishy. Break time. It's hard to see the slope on this hill on the video, but it's not an easy trail at all. Even people who are fully able-bodied have struggles on this hill. Katana is doing amazing, and she only has partial feeling along the right side of her body. It's hard though. Okay, let's go. There's a hot dog. She said it's break time, Mommy. Well, we made it back to the trailhead. We are just getting shoes changed and stuff. We left the campsite at 9:27 this morning. I arrived at the parking lot at 1:44. Lisa and Katana were just a couple minutes after me. And yeah, so that was probably the longest, just slightly over 5-kilometer hike we've ever done because it's so freaking hot. Oh my god. I don't even know what the temperature is, or the humidex, or whatever. It's just hot. Everybody that we saw on trail was melting and covered in mosquito bites like we are. So we are just going to go to the Algonquin Visitor Center, or whatever it's called, and give them all the things that we found at the 2 different campsites. So we found needle nose pliers, a rather nice knife, it looks like a fish filleting knife almost, a battery operated lantern, and what else did we find? Was that it? Yeah, I think so. So you know, some pretty cool stuff, but we don't need them, so, you know, maybe somebody will come back and get them at the visitor center. So if you're watching this and you lost a really cool knife and a lantern or some needle nose pliers at site 11 or 6, we're going to take them over to the Algonquin West Gate Visitor Center. Yeah. So that's it for us until we hit town and can get something cold to drink, because we're gross and we're all bleeding from various puncture wounds caused by vampire type bugs. Yeah, catch you later. I went to Metro and got a salad and a whole chicken, while Katana went to Dairy Queen and Lisa's going to the pita pit. Uh-oh, it fell over. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Oh, she's so clever.